Palau de la Música Catalana is an amazing marriage between two arts that actually hand in hand determine the level of civilization of nations, actually architecture and music. So architecture here represented by the amazing or the architect Luis Domenici Muntané, about 2 years older than Gaudi, used to teach Gaudi, the teacher of Gaudi at that time, whereas the music is represented by the prestigious choir Orfeo Català, a choir society nowadays, created in 1891 by 2 artists and is still the owner of this palace.
What relevant artists have sung here?
From the early beginning, from the birth of this palace, local and universal composers performed on the same stage. Speaking about local composers, we start from Luis Millet and Amadeu Vivas as the founders of the choir, later with the Pau Casals Orchestra. Later we find them in this Pau Casals paved the way to artists like Monpó, like Toldrá, like Vidiella, like De La Rocha, Alicia De La Rocha, all prestigious Catalan artists. Later we find the new song with Maria del Mar Bonet, with Luis Llach, with all the prestigious Catalan artists performed on the same stage. When we speak about universal composers from the early beginning, we find Richard Strauss, we find later Zubin Mehta.
And what surprised the most, the artists and also the visitors about this Palau de la Música?
Mainly, what distinguishes this hall from the others, apart from the amazing architecture, of decorative art, ceramics, mosaic, arabesque, sculptures, is one of the most illuminated concert halls with natural lights in all over the world. So the architect used a box of iron, later a box of glass, and the idea is garden of stone. So listening to music or living a concert in a box of natural lights or in a garden of stone. This is what distinguishes this hall from the others, apart from the amazing ornamentation.
And any curiosity that we must know about this Palau?
Yes, you can, for instance, on the 19th of May 1960, the Franco General was visiting Barcelona, and meanwhile the choir Orfeo Català was commemorating the birth of the great Catalan poet Joan Maragall. So, and the idea was to sing many nationalist songs, Catalan songs. Among the songs that were programmed is the song of the banner, Al Cant de la Senyera, which was prohibited by Franco. So during the concerts, of course, the choir couldn't sing the song, but part of the audience stood up and challenging the Franco at that time sang that song, and of course all of them were arrested. One of the arrested people was a young Jordi Pujol that became later the president of the autonomous governments of Catalonia, La Generalitat.
Very interesting.
Another anecdote, another thing that you see right up the stage of this, there is a balcony, and from that balcony used to live Luis Millet, the founder and the director of the choir, with his family. So for more than 50 years, he was able to watch directly from his house all the activities that we had on stage. He was even able to rectify if they commit an error from his house.
Well, let's continue with the visit. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.